Yo, what's going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my mindset when it comes to withdrawal symptoms, all right? So the purpose of this video is to help you make a shift. And that main shift is to go from victimhood and uncertainty to being self-empowered and knowing where you're going to go and how to get there, right? So I know I've made videos like this before. But I gotta harp on this again because a common thing I see for people dealing with withdrawal symptoms is a victim-like mentality. And fair enough, right? Some of these symptoms can be very uncomfortable. And, if for example, if you feel anxious or stressed or you're having headaches or you can't sleep, and this has been going on for a little bit now, you may start to wonder, like, you're just going to be suffering, right? It's so easy to fall into a state of suffering when, you have headaches or you're like irritable. So what do I do? What can you do, right? I'd say the number one thing, it's okay to bitch, it's okay to complain, it's okay to whine, but don't fucking play the card of like, woe is me. And I get it. It's hard, it's tough, it sucks, but that's the price of admission when you smoke that much fucking weed. So the way I look at it is, when I've been doing THC for like, let's for example, let's say I smoke weed or I take edibles for like every day for a month. I already fucking know that when I decide to take a break or when I decide to go, be weed free, that A, I'm going to be dealing with withdrawal symptoms, and B, it's probably going to suck. But I already know that, right? Because I'm taking, so what I'm saying here is to take responsibility for the actions that you make and the consequences that you get, right? And stop bitching about the presence of withdrawals. Like, bro, if you're going to drink 7 shots, you're gonna be hungover. So it's okay to complain about the hangover, but to be a victim to it, maybe you shouldn't have drank last night, right? And so if you don't want withdrawal symptoms, how about you don't smoke like a maniac? But if you want to smoke like a maniac, dealing with withdrawal symptoms is part of the bargain. And so, not to say that it won't hurt, not to say that it won't suck, but to complain and feel sorry for yourself that they're there, that's really not going to serve you. And I get the natural inclination to do that. I did that many times when I was trying to figure out this whole, marijuana addiction dependent thing. And so nowadays what I do is, for example, like right now I'm pretty irritable, right? And I'm going to be creating another video actually later on. I'm going to spare you the details, but basically, I've been enjoying edibles in the evening time when I finish my stuff. But what I've noticed is that the day after I do an edible, I'm pretty irritable. And it's pretty consistent where I'll just show up irritable. And I'm dealing with that right now. And so it's just part of it, yo. Like, do something about it, right? Or just accept it. Like, accept its presence. Like, oh, I have a headache. It's because I smoked so much weed. All right, well, maybe I'll take some Tylenol. Maybe it doesn't go away, yo. Maybe you just have to deal with the headache. Fuck. Tough luck. Sorry. Either do your best to remedy it, find something, drink water, I don't know, drink pickle juice, get a massage, but, be solution oriented, not bitching victimhood oriented. I get it. It sucks. You're suffering, but it's also your fault. So you want all the rewards, but no work. You want to live a certain way, but you don't want the consequences. Like, realize how foolish and childish that sounds. So yeah, that's it for this video. Maybe a little blunt, maybe not as happy and whatever, but hey man, sometimes I just got to keep it real. If you have, and maybe stop calling them withdrawal symptoms. Like, the power of language is so insane. Um, Instead, call it the price I must pay. Call it, instead of calling it withdrawal symptoms, just call it a headache. Like, call it for what it is. I have a headache. I'm irritable. I can't sleep. I can't eat. Instead of calling it withdrawal symptoms, call it, this is what happens when you smoke a lot and then you stop. Just what happens. Oh, fuck. I have a headache. Oh, why do you have a headache? Oh, because I smoke so much weed, and it's just like, this is just kind of what happens. Oh, okay. How long does it last? Oh, usually just like a day or two. Oh, okay. Yeah, so just know going into it. Like, if you smoke a certain way, if you use THC a certain way, usually there's some kind of impact. Like for me, it is almost automatic that when I consume THC, like I just want to eat some carbs and do nothing or whatever I'm inspired to do. That is what it is, And so knowing how it is, make your decisions based on how you know it's going to be. All right? Maybe if you smoke for a month straight and you decide to take a break, maybe that first day like really needs to be like a chill day. Maybe it needs to be filled up with video games and junk food just so you can kind of get through the day. That's one of my strategies. I'm dead ass serious. I know one of my working strategies to get through day one is just to allow myself to enjoy other pleasures. And it gets me through. So know yourself, find working strategies, stop being a victim. It's okay to complain, but it's not okay to feel sorry for yourself because it's your fault. So no one's coming to cry for you because what? What do you like? Oh, well, why do you have a headache? Oh, I smoked a lot of weed. Okay, well, how can I feel sorry for you when what you were doing? Like, okay, so again, I have a soft spot for my, for you, but some of you need to really hear this. Like, just stop. Just stop. Accept the terms of agreement and move on. Peace.